Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Marble Drop. So, today we're going to be tackling this helical structure puzzle, I guess. Yes, these are helices. I learned that. I saw it on some Wikipedia page randomly recently, so yay. I know what these are called. But anyway, let's see what this puzzle is about. Confusing tracks can lead to disaster. Receiver number 1, receiver number 2, okay. These exit bins make it look simple. But it's not. Watch out, the teleporters can switch marbles to the wrong track. The combination, what does it say? Of something and glue and diverters can cause the marbles to leapfrog one another in order. Oh, right, these are called diverters. I always forget that. I always call them trapdoors, because they kind of remind me of trapdoors. I mean, they open and they close when stuff goes over them. But, okay. Okay, so we're on the lighter track here, which will just be green. So far, so good. Nothing crazy has happened. I mean, at some point we're going to have to go down this track anyway, so... I mean, so far it seems pretty simple. This is going to go here, which is going to teleport up here, and then knock this yellow guy down, who will get stuck. And knock down my first marble in... No, wait. So this wire, is the marble going to go fast enough to bypass this before the trigger switches, or not? Because in that case, I just want to... I actually don't know. I think I might be screwed here. I don't know. Let's try this. I don't know. If all else fails, try stuff. Okay, yes, it is too fast for that. Okay, that's good to know. I just need that kind of confirmation, you know? Alright, now this is in the wrong place, because... Oh, wait, or is it? No, yeah, it is. Although, this is going to teleport to the opposite side, isn't it? Yeah. So anything that goes into a teleporter now is going to reach this area, which is not good. So let's just do something like this for now. See, the problem with glue that I have is that you have to actually try and keep track of which marble is going to be in which pile of glue by the end of a marble's journey, I guess. So, like, stuff gets shifted around in sort of like a queue fashion, but it's kind of difficult to reason about it and figure out where the marbles are ultimately going to be, and remember that yellow is eventually going to go here, green is eventually going to go there. So, I don't know. Maybe there's a better way to reason about it than I've been doing, but that's my main problem with this so far, anyway. So let's try and mimic what we did on the other side. Let's put it in a red. Actually, what I should have done is probably should have... Or, no, this is... You know, I don't know. You know, I'm not sure anymore. Because this is going to flip that up now. And this is going to go down the right tube, at least. So if we go through here, what's going to happen is yellow is going to get knocked down, come back up, fall through this, hit green. Green will come back down here and hit whatever's here, and that will go down. Or, no, wait. No, green is the next one to go. Right. Because green is going to end up here, and then it's going to hit a second time. That's where my reasoning is flawed, I guess. Or is it? No, wait, no, it's not. If I put a... You don't want to put a yellow there. Oh, wait, no, don't I want to put a yellow there? No, wait, because yellow will go here. Yellow is going to come up here, fall down here, hit green. Green's going to hit yellow, and yellow's going to go down. Okay. So this needs to be yellow. Which means I've already screwed something up. Okay, so yeah, this blue should not, or this red should not be here either. That's what that says to me. Okay, well, we can definitely put a green through here and finish this off now. Hooray, I guess. I think we're going to need to use a red here. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's going to do the exact same thing as before. Yeah, so let's just do a red. And then finally a blue. Let's just wait for this thing to finish. And there we go. And this guy should go all the way down here, so... Blue goes there. We wasted a couple of marbles. I'm not super miffed about that. When a puzzle involves glue, I'm almost certain to lose some marbles in a stupid way. So, I'll just take what I can get. At least I didn't have to, like, sacrifice a whole bunch of marbles just to make things work. And I think I get yeah, I get the maximum efficiency anyway, so it's fine. Alright, this puzzle is about funnels in your brain. No. Thinking defines man, but a man should not be designed by thought. Or defined by thought, wow. Okay. Marbles from the lift descend on this track. Receiver number 1. I think that's the only receiver, isn't it? Oh no, there's receiver number 2. Marbles must teleport to this bin. Experiments with will show that an object, what does that say? Covered in blue fire is easily transported through the ethereal plane. Okay, yeah, that's just telling us how teleporters work again, because we need a tutorial like 10 levels later after we already were introduced to teleporters and have been using them in practically every puzzle since. Score points. Yeah, this thing gives you points. Did you know that? Gee, it's not like this showed up in the very first level of the freaking game. I mean, come on. So this puzzle, interesting. Oh yeah, another thing that I forgot to mention is actually those mergers from last time. Apparently that delta matrix in the top right that I noticed and tried to read but couldn't, that tells you what colors mix into what. But since it's so hard to read, it's almost pointless to try and actually make sense of it anyway. So it kind of defeats the purpose. So if we come here, this guy's gonna switch. And go here. Okay, so red. Can't really go wrong with red, I think, for the first marble. At least as long as the silver tracks connect to silver tracks. Alright. What's going to happen next? So if we put something else in here, this is going to trigger this way. Then it's going to end up on the gold path, which will re-trigger this. That's going to flip this. So whatever goes up this lift is going to go back down here. Re-trigger this again. Okay. Well, that... Wait, how many times did we trigger this? We hit this... No, wait, hang on. Yeah, we hit it once here. We hit it again, so now it's facing down. We hit this, and then we go back through here, hit it again. So then it's facing the teleporter, and then it'll go into the teleporter into there. Okay, so this should be red. This is going to be a long one, because it's going to go over several lifts, and yeah, lifts are the bane of my existence. Well, they're not really the bane of my existence. They're... I mean, I don't have a problem with lifts because they don't bother me like glue does, in that it forces me to think in crazy ways. They just annoy me because they make things tedious. I mean, sometimes they are a godsend because lifts are nice and slow and allow you to put in multiple marbles in the machine without worrying too much about one in the lift getting somewhere too fast, compared to, say, the crossbow. But still, I prefer not to deal with lifts too often if I can. Alright, that was deduced successfully. This puzzle doesn't seem too hard, actually. I guess my main problem is trying to get this thing to switch to the right track, and I can easily do that actually. If I come through here, for sure, this will switch over and we will get a green. So yeah, let's just put in a green. If we put in another marble here, what's going to happen? This will switch. Then it'll teleport up here, switch again, back downwards, hit this, switch down. Okay, it's going to follow the same path as that other one that we just did, and it should definitely be green anyway. Yeah, all of them are green. It doesn't matter what we do, just use green. You can't go wrong with green. That's the nice thing about these exit bins, you know, like if they have the same color all open at the same time, then, and there's nothing to like destroy your marble anywhere, then you know for a fact that if you just put that color in any of the funnels, then you'll get the right result in the end. Although that can screw you over if you fill a bin and you find that you can't avoid filling that bin, or, you know, avoid that bin later on when the saw is up, and then you have to waste marbles that way. But yeah, that requires a lot of forward planning, so I don't really care too much to do that. This is another green. This is not getting very much attention here. I'm not sure how I can fix that, though. I got something in here somehow. I don't remember how, though. I think if we go through... but this is going to switch over, and then this is going to switch again. This is going to switch down, and then it's going to go back through this path again. Which I don't think we want. Because then that'll just end up here. That'll be green. I mean, let's fill it, I guess. But there has to be a better way, right? Like, if I hit this now, this will switch downward, but then it'll switch it again. So then it will go through a teleporter, switch this, and then it'll go straight to this bin? Okay, so if we do a red here, I think that's right. Then I think we'll be able to open the path back to this bin, which is kind of important. We need to fill that bin somehow. So while we wait for the marbles, we can sit here and admire this diagram of a person with a funnel in his head. Oh, shoot. I completely misread that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I completely misread that. Well, that was stupid. I just wasted I wasted that marble, and I screwed up there. Okay, let's buy a few more red marbles since we're a bit low anyway. Okay, well, I'm just gonna throw in black marbles. Hooray! Something good ought to come out of this. Now, this thing is close to getting a saw blade, so I should be careful about that. Yeah, this puzzle is easier than I'm making it look, but I just don't really care right now. I really want to fill this bin right now, but I didn't really plan that out very well. So this will switch it up. This will switch this down. This will switch this back down. So if we put in a red, we should be okay. So now we want the red marble. My bad. And we still need to fill in this teleporter, which I'm pretty sure I know how to do. But I would like to get this bin closer to full. Okay, so if we put something through here, it's going to trigger this. Go through the teleporter. Trigger that again to come back down. It'll trigger this to go this way, and then it'll be red. Okay. Red it is. Yeah, so at some point we're gonna have to get a green marble into that last bin somehow. There's only one way to get to the, there's only one teleporter here, that's right. Because there's 2 receivers, 1 teleporter. So somehow we need to get this in an orientation that... Okay, well that's pretty easy. Right now we're in a good spot to do that. So if we put a green in here, it's going to instantly teleport there, and we're done. So what does that leave us with? If we hit this, then we come down here, we'll go through, hit that again, and that's going to switch back up. Then I'll teleport up here, hit it again, and then it will probably end up going up here. That's not good, okay. If we go through here, what's going to happen? It's going to switch it, and it's going to go down. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what we need. When all else fails, throw black marbles at everything. That just solves all your problems. It's kind of true, though. If you have enough black marbles, you can pretty much beat the entire game trivially. As far as I know. Just throw black marbles everywhere. This is a nice Christmas color themed puzzle. Merry Christmas, even though it's not even close to Christmas. I mean, it's kind of close to Christmas if you go backwards. Hey, we only got a 4.0 right because I killed a marble. That was my bad. Okay, last puzzle of the day, I think. Two-way diverter. Simple. Receiver number 2, receiver number 1. Experiments will one day prove blue fire to be indispensable to the is that the destruction industry? Because, I mean, you guys are saying that blue fire lets you teleport things, so I don't know about destruction, but I could see a lot more uses for teleporters in real life than destruction, but sure. Click the... Now, check the state of these diverters before going through. Okay, that's kind of scary. Warning light indicates too many marbles in the machine, blah blah blah, we know that. Oh, wow. So if we go here, this is going to switch to the side. And then teleport up here, which will charge this with 1 charge. Oh man, this is crazy. And then get stuck in here. Oh, what? And the only way to get to here, or here, is by pendulum. So we need to load this up with 2 blues. Oh wait, no, but if we load up with 2 blues, only 1 blue is going to go across and end up in here. The other... Oh no. It's going to come here. Oh. Teleport somewhere. Okay, let's just do the blue. Start simple. Start with the first step that you know is correct. Like, you know this is what you need to do first. Okay, so this is the state of the puzzle. Now, whatever goes into here, somehow... I could put a marble in directly right now. That will hit this, which is bad, because that'll point to the destructor. Go here, end up here, and fall into this tube. So that should be purple, actually. Alright, well, I figured that much out. Seems simple enough. I could do the same thing here. This would be a blue, I believe, because then purple will end up here, blue will end up down here, come up here, and fall into here. Yeah, so this should just be blue. This is a kind of complex and interesting puzzle. So what comes here is going to release blue, and that'll swing... Oh. Hang on, but this is now in the wrong state. Okay, so now we probably want to use this funnel to trigger this to switch. Okay, something's gonna come up here and up there. Okay. So purple. And then whatever comes through here is going to be the one that releases this. Okay. So yeah. I guess that would be purple. Like, no. Oh god, this is so confusing. I think it's green, actually, because green's going to come through here, switch this, teleport up here, free blue, blue's going to go in here, green's going to fall down here, teleport up here, free purple, purple will swing across and end up down here, at least I hope so, and green will fall through here, end up back up here, and then fall into this thing. So yeah, green should actually go next. It's gonna go on quite a journey. Now I have to really be careful about these timer things, because those are kind of scary, because they are going to throw me off later, I'm sure. Like, so far so good, but that's not going to last very long, I imagine. So what should go into here? Green can... oh, nothing. We don't want to put anything in here. We should put something in here, though. Shouldn't we? I think we should, because this will trigger this to switch. This will teleport up here, end up in here. This should be red. Yeah. Red. Simple enough. And this guy is going to have to be... oh, that's actually not good. Because if we go through here, this is going to... yeah, this is going to trigger this to go... oh, wait. No, this is connected to this, not to this. I'm stupid. Yeah... oh, boy, this is confusing. Through here, to here, trigger this to change. That doesn't matter too much, I don't think. Or no, it does, because red is going to be released next, isn't it? Because after the marble gets in here, green is going to swing across, go down here. Whatever it is will come here. Switch this back over, teleport up here. Trigger this again, doesn't matter. Hits this. Red is released, swings across, and then explodes because of this. Okay, well that sucks, I think. Because nothing's gonna trigger this in time, is it? No, this cannot be triggered by this because the red will already have gone here. So I need to, after I teleport, I need to hit this immediately afterwards, which is gonna end up in here, but also trigger, oh god, that's so confusing and bad and terrible. Okay, so whatever comes here is going to be orange, I guess. But then the other marble is going to end up here. So it should be yellow. So yellow first, then orange, I guess. Right? Yellow, then orange. Let's just try some stuff. I don't know, this seems like the right thing to do, though. Yes, I think it was. Oh, crap, I got them reversed. Whoops. Oh, no. Well, that was dumb. That was just dumb. That was so stupid. Wow, okay. Darn it, this thing just completely screwed with my head and screwed everything up. So you end up here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, honestly. Let's just use steel. I think steel is better here. Right? Because it doesn't... well, whatever's gonna... oh, I don't know. Okay, let's just load this one immediately. Kill it here, whatever. That's a failure. Kill this guy over here. That's a failure. And then teleport back up here and be yellow. Okay, so just be yellow. Or actually just be black. Or no, actually I don't want to waste any more black marbles. Do whatever. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. This is so bad. Oh wait, no, right, it goes up here. So this is the right thing to do. This is the wrong thing here. Okay, I guess we can make this orange then to fix our mistake, sort of. Oh, like I totally thought I had everything all worked out, and then it's just like, nope, no you don't. No you don't. Alright, so whatever comes in here is... Oh wait, but this has to be switched. Dang it. Switch this, teleport here, release, fall down here, teleport up here, end up in this thing, release, go down here, end up hitting this, coming up here, and then being yellow. Okay, so just be yellow. I think this is right. I'm not going to mess with this any further. We're just going to observe. The problem is I think I've accidentally set myself up for another one of those 5-timer weird things because I screwed myself up. Yeah, I think I did set myself up for one of those. Yuck. Okay, well, orange should go in here at the very least. Oh, this sucks. I don't like it when I lose marbles in a stupid way. That's a diverter. We need to switch this, though. We have to switch that. We have to do this. Which means we need to switch this. Oh, wait, shoot. I didn't see that coming. I forgot about this. Stupid... I was not checking this. Well, that's annoying. Fine. Oh god, this is gonna do terrible things, isn't it? I'm sure it will. Oh crap! No! Why am I screwing this puzzle up so bad? I should have made that black or something. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Steel. Here. I don't know how that helps at all, but I'm guessing it will. Okay, hang on. Don't do anything stupid. Whatever gets released second is going to end up going up here and falling in here. That should be orange. Don't make the same mistake. I'm making the same mistakes over and over again, and I need to make sure I don't do that anymore. Ah, this is in the wrong position now. Okay. Steel. Oh, wait, no, we need another steel. You be steel. You be steel. Go, 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 go. There we go. Everything's fine. See, at least my score buffer is high enough that this isn't really a problem, but eh. Could have been better. Yeah, look at that score for efficiency. Pretty awful. Oh, well. Let's see what this is about. Interesting. These are new things, I guess. These look like waterfalls. I wonder what those do. Doesn't really matter. We're going to find out what these things are next time. So thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode.